just gonna do some first impressions, and just got a few new things in. You can probably see by the thumbnails what they are. I've got these two guys right here, L'eau Boisee, Bleu, I guess that's how you pronounce it, and then L'eau Boisee Homme Intense. So I'm pretty pumped about both of these. You know, I heard a lot of things about them, and actually only have one fragrance from this line. It's the Noir Argent, which I like. It's a little sweet, a lot of myrrh, kind of frankincense going on in there. Made by Dominique Ropion, which I'm a big fan of his stuff in general. You know, I kind of got started on this whole thing by one of his more, I guess, famous creations, the YSL YEDP. You know, that I'd always liked cologne or fragrances and perfumes or whatever for a long, since I was a kid, right? But I hadn't worn any in quite a while, and I got YEDP as a gift, and kind of reignited my passion for fragrances. But anyway, long story short, I wanted to pick up a few more from Issey Miyake, and I had heard about both of these. And Bleu, they keep on saying is discontinued, but I see it at every discounter online. So, it's well in stock. It's supposed to be a kind of woody forward fragrance. I've read some descriptions saying that it's like you're going through a pine forest. So I don't know how accurate that's going to be. But in any case, let's see. Okay, yeah. So it's supposed to be like you're walking through a pine forest, apparently, is what I've read. Let's see how accurate that description is. And this one's supposed to be like have a really nice development throughout the whole fragrance itself, which I like. It's one of the things that drew me to fragrances in general, and something that I didn't really experience growing up with the perfume. I never knew that there was like this kind of like top, middle, and heart, or top, middle, and base of a fragrance, or heart and base, however you want to call it. But I really like that about just fragrances in general. Or linear fragrances are nice because you know exactly what you're going to get from start to finish. But something that kind of develops and gets you, throws different things at you throughout its life is really cool and interesting. And it's fascinating how perfumers do that, and they're able to almost time it. They know kind of exactly the transitions that they want, and or at least that's what their end goal was. So without more babbling, let's open this guy right here. I don't even know which, kind of excited about both of these. So, really nice bottle. This is a 2.5, so 75 ml. It's got this nice inscription on the top. You see L'eau Boisee, stampings on the bottom, and things on the bottle itself. But let's see, make sure. Got nothing really. Good sprayer. Oh yeah. Definitely very. Oh yeah, you can tell the pine and cedars in the background for sure. But you get a hit with this nice crisp citrus that Issey's really known for, is this yuzu note. So I have had the Eau Fraiche a while back. That was one of the first fragrances I got, and I just couldn't get over. It was too strong of a rosemary note, and a little bit too sharp for my nose. But that was also when I was just kind of getting into fragrances, so I don't know how I'd like it now. But this one is definitely more my style. I do like more of a woodier base in fragrances, and This has definitely got it. But it is reminiscent. There's a certain Issey, I guess, with their fresher fragrances. It's kind of DNA that is definitely there. But overall, fresh opening, definitely get the woods right away. There's a little bit of earthiness to it, green, very green, and I can kind of smell it already projecting, and it's about an arm's length away. So we'll see how that one kind of develops. But first impression, I like it. Definitely gonna have to give it some wearings over the next couple of days, and kind of see what it's got to offer as far as development. But let's open the other one. Let's see what this guy's got. So similar bottle shape, but this is going to be a larger size. You know, this is the 4.2, so it's 125 ml. Nothing on the top. Has the writing on the front here, and then the stamp on the bottom. But this one is, you know, both of these were blind buys. Not that I endorse that or encourage it, but this is $20, and the other one was $20 as well. So, you know, to me, $20 is worth trying to figure out something. And then with the reviews that both of these had, I wasn't too worried about them. So let's see. Oh wow, okay. Mint. Definitely. That's some. I don't know. I don't even know if that's in the notes. But I got hit with mint. There's this kind of like smoky. Oh man. I don't know. That's tough. I think my nose is more drawn to this one, this Intense, better. But yeah. I like them both, but this is way more my style. It's I don't know what it is. It's got I think it's that mintiness, the freshness. It's got a little bit of green in it too, but there's this, I don't know if it's the incense or some kind of a smoky character that draws it back down and keeps it from being very too fresh. I do. As far as projection, I can't really smell it. The other one, the blue, was definitely projecting a little bit more than the Intense, but we're gonna have, actually no, I mean I'm getting wafts of it right now, but I'm really excited to kind of see how these play out throughout the day. Both of these are definitely, I wouldn't recommend for someone just starting out. Probably not what you, definitely not modern perfumery right now. It's a different take. It's not your shower gel fresh scents, but if you're looking for something new, these are both, I mean, top, I think. And for $20, I've smelled much worse for $20. Now for a blind buy, I wouldn't do it, right? I wouldn't really spend more than $25-30 on a blind buy. But you know, if you've been into the hobby and you've been into the community and you haven't smelled these and you're looking for something new, you want to try something that's worth the money, I can tell you right now, you're not going to waste your money on either one of these. But my nose is going towards more the Intense. This is, the Bleu is definitely more artistic and a little bit more funky to it. So, but that about wraps everything up that I wanted to say about this. First impressions, I will come back and I'll kind of reevaluate these after a while. So, continuing with the first impressions, right? Oops. We've got another one, Guerlain L'eau Boisee. So, I've got the original one, or not the original, I guess, yeah, I guess it's the original. It's the EDP. It's just Guerlain Homme. And fantastic fragrance. Love it. It's green, a little bit of woodiness to it, some freshness, just overall just like an extremely well done fragrance in my opinion. And I think that it's, I don't know when it was released, but I'll probably do a review on it eventually, but it smells modern today and I think anyone can wear it. So I've heard some things about this. It's supposed to smell similar, but a little bit more of like a mojito vibe. So a little bit more for the, I guess, warmer months. But the other one you can wear all year round. It does have some good longevity. So I don't know how this one's going to go. This is a 50 ml bottle. Again, kind of like I was talking about earlier with the Isseys. It's, you know, don't recommend blind buying, but I already had the original one of this one, and I know that I'm more than likely going to like this. I don't see why I wouldn't, from the things that I've read and heard about it. But small little bottle. Got the information on the bottom of that, and let's see. I don't have anything on my hand, right? Spraying fragrances. My arm. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This one definitely has the original DNA in it. You can smell it. But it is a lot, the tops are a lot brighter. That mint hits you. Juiciness with the woodiness still on the backbone. Definitely can see where it's going to dry down. I'm like, it's probably going to dry down to 90% of the same as the original, which is cool with me because the original one's fantastic, and I can wear this in place, kind of. This one's definitely got that, the top notes staying around, and that the base is kind of settled in a little bit. So I'll play around with this one and maybe do a comparison video, because that seems to be like my favorite style of videos, is comparing fragrances to each other, between this one and the original, and kind of see how that goes. A little bit of a quick update on the Isseys that I had. So this guy right here, definitely not. I would not suggest this to anyone who's just starting out with fragrances. It is very, I guess I hate saying niche quality. It's just not your typical scent. It's kind of more of an artistic take on stuff, which I don't know why they picked the color, the bleu, because it's not a blue scent at all. It's very, very green, very earthy. My fiance just told me that it smells like menthol cigarettes, and just like not a pleasant smell. I don't get that, but you know, so I'm probably not going to be wearing it around her much, which is fine. Wear it to work and wear it when she's not around. But this one, I already got the thumbs up from her. So I personally like this one. You can definitely smell the incense and the smoke kind of in the heart. Those top real bright citruses that Issey's known for, that yuzu note has died down, and it's been about 30 minutes since I sprayed it, but yeah, definitely much more of a typical scent. I don't see it being challenging for anyone, and it is unique in as far as it's not a shower gel scent, but that smokiness, the incense, and there's a little bit of smoothness. I don't know, maybe it's tonka or vanilla or something back there that's kind of like rounding out the edges, and kind of you can tell that it's going to settle down to a nice kind of like sweet skin scent. But as far as projection goes, there's both of these, the Bleu and the Intense, are both pushing out a decent arm's length. I only sprayed it twice, but we'll see how it goes. So again, thanks for tuning in, and go from there. Have a few more. These are, I'm doing some spring pickups, so see what we have next.